industry. But there's also a really big sports arena with an Olympic-sized pool. Maybe some riders cooled down all the way. Well, you could have jumped in the lakes as well, because today it's even warmer than it was yesterday. Loops and corners adding to 123.1 kilometers. We already had our first categorized manner, as the road book says, and it costed 250 Swiss francs. 15 points on the UCI ranking, but more importantly, a yellow card. The same and Olympic champion, and she's on her own somewhere up the road there with 79 kilometers to go, meaning Kristen Faulkner, she raced in the Tour of Britain last week and had an absolute nightmare of a Tour of Britain, to be honest with you. She attacked on the opening stage, absolutely horrible weather in northern England and the Scottish border and Glasgow areas. To the sunshine here, she really struggled with that. So for now, no big deal, no big problems for Marta Lach, our rider in the red, Queen of the Mountain. Here it is, the egg. She is 76th at the moment. They are going for those bonus sprints. It looks like it is actually Demi Vollering picking up 2 seconds. Kristen Faulkner, she did earn herself a watch. But there is the confirmation. 2 seconds for Demi Vollering. And now the gap. Let's just look at, ooh, pacing is Marlen Reusser. She's going for a really long sprint here on the wheel of her teammate. Demi Vollering tries, but this sprint is going to Marlen Reusser. Yeah, this sprint is going to Marlen Reusser, and that settles the score to impressive effort in the heat. Imagine that. Those were serious watts there by Marlen Reusser. Especially the second category climb tomorrow that comes quite early in the stage. The third category climb that comes quite early in the stage will be hotly contested. Let's see. It is Sarah Gigante at the front, and she picks up the 4 points, meaning that she's now 1 point behind Marta Lach, who still holds on to be awarded the title of Rider of the Day. But for now, looks like Danique Hengeveld, the Dutch rider. Situation on the second and last categorized climb of the day. Faulkner takes 6 turn. And there's Blanka Vash. She is already moving up towards the front, is Blanka Vash. We're inside the final 400 meters, and Blanka Vash, the Hungarian champion, seems to be going for a really long sprint here. Misha Bredewold is up there as well, as is Elisa Balsamo. Elisa Balsamo or Misha Bredewold. Elisa Balsamo. Elisa Balsamo or Misha Bredewold. Bredewold is trying to get past her. Bredewold is going all the way on the outside, and whoa, you tell me, was it Bredewold or was the sprint? And then she sits back down, and it's Misha Bredewold who's going to do the sprint. Quite unexpected for me. 200 meters to go. And it looks like Balsamo has it, but there is the afterburners for Misha Bredewold. Look at that. If the line was a little bit further, Misha Bredewold, she almost made it there. And from this shot, oh, it's so close. Even from the overhead shot, it's hard to see. Quite a surprise for me that Bredewold was going to be the sprinter. Oh, look how close this is. It's a tyre width, but she brings it home, and this is her lead out. Emma Norsgaard, what a fantastic job by Emma Norsgaard. Isabella Holmgren also joining in the fun, the Canadian. Good teamwork by by the Little Trek team, but Misha Bredewold was awfully close.
Elisa Balsamo Auguri, it was a very tight decision. You celebrated almost too early.
Yes, it was really tight, but my teammates were so hard today that I really want to win. And yes, I did a super long sprint. Maybe too long, but at the end it was good to win.
You won so many races during your career, once also the World Championship. Now it's the second stage win at the Tour de Suisse. What does that mean to you?
Yes, I'm really happy. Today was a really big goal for us, and yes, I was suffering so much the last 2 days that yes, today was a really good one.
Thank you very much.
And very light, very stiff. Elisa Balsamo wins stage 3 ahead of Misha Bredewold. Noemi Rueg, Agnieszka Skalniak-Zoska, Demi Vollering, Marlen Reusser, Caroline Anderson. Flora Perkins was the rider for Phoenix de Koning. Kaya Risch and Elise Chabe. The 5th win of the season for Elisa Balsamo, winning her traditional stages in the Tour of Valencia early February. It's a regular feat. Final stage of 129.4 kilometers with a pretty punchy finale. So if we'll see Elisa Balsamo sprinting it out again, well, it remains to be seen, because our final climb of the Michaelskreuzstrasse is a pretty steep affair. And that final climb is at 14 kilometers from the line here in Kusnacht, where it's becoming a little bit more cloudy, and I think there's some rain on the horizon, but luckily the riders are in. First, the rider of the day. They have it's a regular feature in her career, winning Trofeo Alfredo Binda in the north of Italy, and then Scheldeprijs, the Sprinter Classic, in April. The situation in JC, it's now 3 seconds between Reusser and Vollering. They went full for these intermediate sprints, and we have those tomorrow again, intermediate sprints. So it's going down to the wire. The intermediate sprints tomorrow are at 48 kilometers and 47 kilometers. So really early, over an hour of racing left to go. Yeah, that's going to be really tough for the sprinters who made the race today. But it will, of course, be a place where we'll see Marlen Reusser. It's not a done deal just yet for the winner of the opening stage, Marlen Reusser, the local favourite. But she has got the upper hand. She still has got those 3 seconds on Demi Vollering. One more day, a short night, because a 9:45 a.m. start means